Match overview. The Group F qualification race for the 2026 FIFA World Cup intensifies as Hungary hosts Armenia at the Puskás Arena in Budapest. Both sides are fighting for crucial points in the early stages, with Armenia currently second on 3 points and Hungary third with 1 point after 2 matches each. Hungary's recent form has been inconsistent, with only 1 win in their last 6 matches this year. A key strength is their exceptional home record, winning 14 of their last 19 matches in Budapest and averaging over 2.3 goals per game there. Their main strength lies in midfield, led by star Dominik Szoboszlai, who dictates tempo and creates chances. However, a major weakness is their defense, which has failed to keep a clean sheet in 8 consecutive UEFA fixtures. Armenia's form is volatile, including a recent 5-0 defeat to Portugal, but they bounced back with a morale-boosting 2-1 victory over the Republic of Ireland. Their strength is their dangerous counter-attacking style, led by creative playmaker Edward Spurtsian. Their major weakness is a porous defense, having conceded multiple goals in 3 of their last 5 games and conceding 2 or more goals in 8 of their last 10 qualifiers. They have also struggled on the road, winning only 1 of their last 7 away fixtures. Prediction. Despite Hungary's inconsistent form, their historical dominance at home and their structural advantage under coach Marco Rossi makes them the clear favorites. Armenia will test the host with quick transitions, but their defensive vulnerabilities are too significant. Hungary's superior quality and home support should prevail in a tight, tactical battle. The final verdict is a victory for Hungary.
Match overview. World Cup 2026 qualification continues in Riga this weekend as Latvia welcomes Andorra to the Daugava Stadium for a Group K match. Latvia, currently 4th in the group, is looking to climb the table against an Andorra side that is rooted to the bottom without a single point from their 5 matches. The reverse fixture earlier in the campaign saw Latvia secure a narrow 1-0 victory. The hosts are the clear favourites, relying on their home advantage and strong head-to-head record to secure a much-needed 3 points. Latvia's recent form has been a struggle, with a World Cup qualifying record of 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. Their last 5 games across all competitions show 2 draws and 3 defeats. Their main weakness is a lack of goals, having only netted twice in 5 qualifiers. However, their strength lies in their ability to defend solidly, especially at home, and their positive history against Andorra. They are expected to line up in a defensive 4-2-3-1 formation, focusing on quick counter-attacks with striker Doriosic leading the line. Andorra's World Cup qualification campaign has been particularly tough, having lost all 5 of their matches so far and sitting last in Group K. Their form across all competitions is poor, with 4 losses and a recent friendly draw against Estonia. A major weakness is their complete inability to score in the qualifiers, with 0 goals. Their game plan revolves around defensive solidity, often deploying a rigid 5-4-1 formation. Goalkeeper Iker Alvarez will be vital in goal, and the team will rely on counter-attacks led by Ricard Fernandez for any offensive threat. Prediction. Latvia has the historical edge and the home advantage, making them the clear favorite despite their own recent struggles. Given Andorra's offensive woes and propensity for tight, low-scoring losses, Latvia is expected to edge out a victory. A home win is my best bet in Riga. Match overview. Norway will be looking to maintain their perfect record in Group I of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers as they host Israel in Oslo. The home side currently holds a 6-point lead over their opponent after 5 games. Norway is in superb form, having won all 5 of their qualifiers, and boast a perfect record in their last 8 games across all competitions. Their main strength is a ruthless attack led by star striker Erling Haaland, which has scored 24 goals in 5 qualifying matches. They also benefit from the home advantage. Their weakness is minimal, but they will need to remain composed against a counter-attacking side. Israel sits 3rd in the group and has shown they are capable of scoring, finding the net in all 5 of their Group I qualifiers so far. Their attacking strength, which includes players like Oscar Gluck, has seen them involved in high-scoring games, though their defensive frailties are a weakness. They conceded 4 goals in the reverse fixture against Norway and gave up 5 goals in a recent defeat to Italy. Prediction. Based on Norway's dominant run, superior firepower, and home advantage, they are the clear favorites. Israel's attacking threat suggests they will score, but Norway's quality will ultimately be too much. Expect a high-scoring victory for the home side. The final score is predicted to be a 3-1 win for Norway.
Match overview. Portugal takes on the Republic of Ireland at the Estádio José Alvalade in Lisbon for a crucial 2026 World Cup qualification match on Saturday evening. Unbeaten in the campaign so far, the overwhelming home favourites are looking to take a major step towards securing a place at the finals, while the Irish side is desperate for a result to salvage their qualification hopes after a disappointing start. Portugal is in scintillating form, boasting a 100% record with 2 wins from 2 games and a massive 8 goals scored. Their main strength is an incredible attacking depth featuring world-class creators like Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, complemented by the enduring goal threat of Cristiano Ronaldo. Their control in possession and relentless attacking pressure make them a nightmare for any defense. A minor weakness is an occasional defensive vulnerability, having conceded in recent matches, but this is usually masked by their scoring power. Republic of Ireland. The Republic of Ireland's form is poor, entering this match winless in their first 2 qualifiers following a draw with Hungary and a shock defeat away to Armenia. Their key strength is a fighting spirit and the potential threat of young striker Evan Ferguson, a powerful forward who can unsettle defenders. However, their major weakness is a struggle for goals and consistency, having netted only 3 goals in their first 2 qualifiers. Their defense has looked frail, and they will need a near-perfect compact performance to stand a chance in Lisbon. Prediction. Given Portugal's superior quality, home advantage, and sensational scoring form, they are expected to comfortably defeat the Republic of Ireland. Ireland's defensive frailties combined with Portugal's attacking verve suggest a high-scoring game. We predict a routine win for Portugal, likely with them covering a multi-goal victory margin, and backing the match to feature over 2.5 total goals.
Match overview. Fierce rivals Serbia and Albania face off this Saturday at the Dubosika Stadium in Leskovac. Both nations are desperately chasing 3 priceless points to significantly boost their 2026 World Cup qualification hopes in a tight Group K, where they are separated by just 1 point. The high stakes of this derby are expected to result in a cautious and tense encounter. Serbia's form is inconsistent, following 2 wins and a draw with a crushing 5-0 demolition by England in their last qualifier. Their strengths lie in their overall squad quality and a defense that had previously kept 3 clean sheets in their first 3 World Cup qualification matches. However, the heavy defeat to England exposes a vulnerability, and they will be without key suspended players, including central defender Nikola Milenkovic. Albania enters the fixture in stronger recent form, being unbeaten in 5 matches across all competitions, including a narrow 1-0 victory over Latvia in their last qualifier. Their main strength is a well-organized and resolute defense that has conceded only 3 goals in 5 group games, the second-best record in the group. Their weakness is an attack that has struggled for goals, netting just 1 goal in their last 3 outings and only 5 goals total in the group. Prediction. Given the tense rivalry and the high importance of the match for both teams, a cautious, low-scoring encounter is the most likely outcome. Both sides possess strong defensive records in the group, and a single goal could prove decisive. While Serbia has the home advantage and superior individual talent, Albania's recent defensive solidity and unbeaten run make them a formidable opponent. We anticipate a tightly contested match with chances at a premium, making the under 2.5 goals outcome highly probable.
Match overview. Spain hosts Georgia at the Estadio Martínez Valero in Elche on Saturday, October 11th, to continue their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign. Spain is looking to maintain their perfect start and cement their place as Group E leaders. Georgia, who is in a battle with Turkey for the second qualification spot, faces the challenge of overcoming their historical dominance by the European champions. Spain. Spain is in immaculate form, having secured a 100% winning record in the first two qualifiers. Their form is characterized by high-scoring victories, including a 3-0 win over Bulgaria and a commanding 6-0 thrashing of Turkey. Their strength lies in their immense squad depth and devastating tactical prowess, even when key players like Rodri, Gavi, and Lamine Yamal are absent due to injury. The main weakness, if any, is the need to integrate newer players due to the high-profile absences. Georgia. Georgia enters the match with mixed form, having lost their opener 3-2 to Turkey, but rebounding with a solid 3-0 victory over Bulgaria. Their strength is a dangerous attack, which features star player Krejci Kvaratskhelia, who is capable of producing moments of individual brilliance. Their major weakness is their historical record against Spain, having lost 7 of their 8 meetings. They must also show up a defense that conceded 3 goals in their first qualifier. Prediction: Spain is heavily favored to win this match, given their perfect form and overwhelming head-to-head dominance over Georgia. The fixture has a strong history of high-scoring results, with over 3.5 goals produced in 4 consecutive meetings between the two sides. Despite Georgia's attacking talent, Spain's superior depth and home advantage should secure a decisive victory. A final score of 4-0 or 4-1 in favor of Spain is a plausible outcome, with another over 3.5 goals result expected.
Match overview. On Saturday night at the Vasil-Levski National Stadium in Sofia, Bulgaria will host Turkey in a crucial World Cup qualification match. Both teams are looking to boost their chances of reaching the tournament in 2026, but Turkey is in a significantly better position. This fixture will test Bulgaria's ability to respond to their poor start against a Turkish side that has shown both attacking flair and defensive vulnerability. Bulgaria. Bulgaria's form is poor, entering the match on a losing streak in the qualifiers, having suffered heavy defeats, including consecutive 3-0 losses to Spain and Georgia. Their main weakness is a terrible defense, which has conceded 10 goals in their last 3 matches and 6 goals in their 2 qualifiers. A significant trend is that all of Bulgaria's previous 6 games have gone over 2.5 goals. The only realistic strength they possess is the potential for an improved defensive structure under pressure in front of their home fans. Turkey. Turkey's form is mixed, having started their qualifying campaign with an exciting 3-2 victory over Georgia, but then suffering a shocking 6-0 defeat to Spain. Their clear strength lies in their offense, with a potent attack that consistently produces high-scoring games. 6 of their last 7 matches have featured at least 3 goals. However, their major weakness is a highly inconsistent and leaky defense, as evidenced by the 8 goals conceded in their 2 World Cup qualifiers so far. Prediction. Based on the analysis, this match is overwhelmingly set up to be a high-scoring affair. Bulgaria's defensive frailties, which have seen them concede 10 goals in their last 3 games, combined with Turkey's recent trend of high-scoring games, point towards a final score with multiple goals. Both sides have shown an inability to keep a clean sheet recently. The final verdict is that an over 2.5 total goals bet is the best option for this World Cup qualifier tie. Match overview. On Saturday afternoon in Burton-upon-Trent, Burton Albion will welcome Bolton Wanderers in an interesting League One match. The two clubs are on opposite sides of the table, with Bolton pushing for promotion and Burton fighting to escape the relegation zone. This clash holds significant meaning for both sides. Burton Albion. Burton are struggling for consistency, winning only 1 of their last 6 matches across all competitions, but did show resilience with a recent win against a high-flying side and a draw last weekend. Their biggest weakness is their home form, which is currently the worst in the league, accumulating very few points at the Pirelli Stadium while conceding many goals. Their strength recently has been a slight improvement in defense, switching to a back 5 to become more difficult to beat. Bolton Wanderers. Bolton are in a much better moment, winning 3 of their previous 5 league games. Their strength lies in their potent attack, which has scored a healthy number of goals this season, with striker Mason Basto a key threat. A major weakness for the Trotters, however, is their inconsistency, as they have struggled to win back-to-back league games and are still searching for their first away victory of the season, having drawn most of their away fixtures. Prediction. Considering the form and league position, Bolton is the clear favorite. They possess a much stronger attack, and are on a 6-match unbeaten streak against Burton. Despite Bolton's poor away record, Burton's league worst home form is a significant factor. We anticipate Bolton will finally secure an away victory against a struggling Burton side.
Match overview. On Saturday evening, Estonia will welcome European giant Italy in a World Cup qualifier at a Lukoc Arena in Tallinn. Estonia is desperately hoping to secure points after 3 straight losses, while Italy under new coach Gennaro Gattuso will look to extend their winning streak to 4 and keep pressure on the group leaders. The reverse fixture ended in a dominant 5-0 victory for the Azzurri. Estonia's form is poor, suffering 3 consecutive defeats in qualifying, including a heavy 5-0 loss to Italy in the last meeting. Their main weakness is a vulnerable defense, having conceded 13 goals in 5 qualifiers, with over 2 goals conceded in 4 of those 5 games. This poor defense frequently leads to high-scoring matches. Their strength is limited, but they will aim for a compact defensive shape at home. Italy are currently in resurgent form under Gennaro Gattuso, winning their last 3 World Cup qualifying games. Their strength is a renewed offensive mindset and a potent attack led by the strike partnership of Moise Kean and Matteo Retegui, who have been prolific, contributing to an average of 4.75 goals per game in their recent qualifiers. However, a major weakness is a noticeable defensive fragility, which was exposed in their thrilling 5-4 victory over Israel, highlighting that defensive errors are a concern for the new-look side. Prediction. Given Italy's aggressive, high-scoring attacking approach and Estonia's consistently poor defense, this match is highly likely to be open and goal-filled. The previous encounter ended 5-0, and Italy's recent high-scoring results confirm this trend. Expect an entertaining game with multiple goals. The final verdict is an over 3.5 total goals bet is the safest option for this World Cup qualifier tie. Match overview. This is a critical Group B clash in the 4th stage of the AFC World Cup qualifiers. The United Arab Emirates faces off against regional rivals Oman at a neutral venue in Qatar. For the UAE, this is their opening game in this final qualification round, while Oman is looking to build on a recent goalless draw against Qatar. Historically, this fixture is a low-scoring affair. Their last 10 head-to-head matches have all finished with under 2.5 goals, averaging just 1.1 goal per game. United Arab Emirates. The UAE comes into this match in strong form under coach Cosmen Olarayo. The team is on a 6-match unbeaten run, including a recent 1-0 win over Bahrain. Their main strength lies in their attack, particularly with the impressive goal-scoring form of Fabio Lima and the clinical finishing of veteran striker Oli Markhout. The UAE are expected to dominate possession and patiently probe the opposition's defense, likely lining up in a 4-1-4-1 formation. Their weakness could be found if their measured approach doesn't break down a resolute defense. Oman, managed by the experienced Carlos Queiroz, is defensively sound and tough to break down, as shown in their recent 0-0 draw with Qatar. Their defense is a clear strength, anchored by key players like Khaled Al-Braki. The team prefers a low-scoring, tight affair and will likely set up in a compact 4-2-2 formation to frustrate the UAE and hit on the counter-attack. A notable weakness for Oman is their lack of clinical finishing, with a tendency to struggle in the final third. They have also shown a propensity for yellow cards, which could be exploited. Prediction. Given the high stakes of World Cup qualification, coupled with both teams' recent solid defensive performances and their historical head-to-head record of low-scoring matches, this encounter is expected to be a tight, tactical battle. The slight edge goes to the United Arab Emirates, primarily due to their superior momentum, stronger recent form, and the firepower of their key attackers like Fabio Lima. Expect the UAE to narrowly defeat Oman in a match that finishes with under 2.5 total goals.